We just saw the biggest single-day interest rate drop in history, and we've got your October market update. You're definitely going to want to watch this one. We just saw the biggest single-day drop in mortgage rates ever in history since they started keeping track of this stuff. And because of that, it's an exciting time to talk about what's going on in the market. So last week, interest rates were just above 7% on a 30-year fixed loan, and they've come down to 6.5%. And who knows how long they stay here. It's been pretty unpredictable, and it's a result of inflation cooling based on the October market data. So this is a big win for a lot of folks. On a $400,000 loan, this is a $207 decrease in your mortgage payment per month. So big savings here. I want to lead with that because we've got some market data about October. Rates correlate directly to affordability, and that affects buyers' monthly payments, which is how they buy homes anyway. So super, super important. If you're not aware of this and you've been on the fence about buying a home right now, get on the phone with your lender, talk to your agent. This is super critical data. So here's the October market update. In the greater Philadelphia area, so Philadelphia, Chester, Delaware counties, as well as Montgomery County, we have seen anywhere from a 12.7 to 23.3% drop in the number of homes that have sold year to date in the suburban counties. And in Philadelphia, we've seen a 1.2% drop in the number of homes that have sold compared to the year to date numbers up to the end of October in 2021 versus 2022. That's the sample size here. Prices have continued to increase in the suburbs, 8.1 to 9.8% year over year on the median sale price. And in Philadelphia, we saw a 1.9% increase on the median. Days on market is ranging from 16 to 20 in Chester, Delaware, Montgomery counties, and 37 in Philadelphia. So days on market continues to remain low. And the percentage of the asking price received is trending in a very interesting way. So year to date in Chester, Montgomery, Delaware counties, we're seeing a 101.2 to 102.3% average in what people are getting for their homes. What happened just this past month is we saw that number drop to anywhere from 98.7 to 102% of the asking price. So people are still getting right at the asking price, just not consistently above the asking price like they were earlier in the year. Philadelphia saw a similar change at 96.9% year to date, and in the month of October, that went down to 94.3%. So we're seeing prices aren't going down by the median sale price data. There's the ability to negotiate more, and sellers might be overshooting the market with their asking price that they're bringing to the table. On top of all that, inventory is ranging in the suburban counties from a 1.16 to 1.45 month supply. What we're seeing in Philadelphia is a 4.1 month supply. Big increase in the number of homes that are for sale, and this has been anywhere from a 29 to 34% increase in the amount of homes on the market since the month of May. So we're seeing more options for buyers, more options for sellers who want to buy a home. There's more product on the market than there was earlier in the year. You combine that with 6.5% rates, a little more flexibility on negotiating. We're seeing the market change, and the data is backing that up. It's not weakening. There's no bubble bursting. It's becoming a normal market. And lastly, again, we hit on the rates and affordability. So what the heck does this mean? Here's what I know. If you're someone who's been on the fence about purchasing a home, whether you already own a property now, you want to move somewhere else, you've been on the fence about waiting and seeing what to do, this 6.5% mortgage rate to me is critical. You should be looking at properties that you've been keeping your eye on, seeing if they check most of your boxes, if there's some flexibility there, because the payment's going to go down. And when the payment goes down, it means you can afford more house or you have more money to allot towards different things. We don't know how long this is going to last. The Federal Reserve already came out over the weekend and was talking about we're here to increase the cost of housing. We've got housing in their crosshairs. This report was out there on Housing Wire this morning. We're filming this the day before, so it's Monday the 14th, and this was out there. This is a report that's going to be consistently out there. The Fed is targeting housing, so these rates may go up. This might just be a temporary trough here. I wouldn't mess around with that or wait if you're seriously looking to buy a home. For sellers, we're seeing inventory increase. We're seeing prices aren't as firm as they were earlier in the year, and we're also seeing that days on market's creeping up. So all of these things tell me when more competition lists in the spring after the first of the year, You don't want to be competing with all those people. I'd be moving up my time frame, having strategy sessions or planning meetings right now with a local agent who can walk you through and guide you through this market, because the market is moving more towards the buyer and less towards the seller. It's still a seller-friendly market. Until inventory gets to 6 months, there's no issue there. That's not the question. It's just not as seller-friendly. And for the buyers who've been waiting, well, this is what you've been waiting for. You've got more inventory. You've got less competition. Showing activity is down 10.1% according to Showing Time through the month of September in the Northeast region. And you've got rates finally came down a little bit. Prices are able to be negotiated. It's a normal 2019 market, which was still a great time to buy and sell real estate. Things have changed, and they're going to continue to. The whole point here is a lot of agents, they don't sit down and strategize and plan things out with their clients. So if you've got any inkling of a move, it is critical you have a meeting to strategize and plan out what your real estate moves are over the next 12 to 18 months. Because if you're not doing that and you're not treating this with the magnitude that it deserves, you might not be able to navigate this current market with all this change happening in such a short amount of time. You're definitely going to want to watch this one.